Okay, so with the suspension all done on the Z, we're about to enter a new phase on it. And that next phase is the engine part. So, for today, we're going to be doing the clutch. I got it all laying out right here. We got ARP flywheel bolts, ARP pressure plate bolts, and that's just a OEM XZE clutch. Nothing real special about it. But I'm also going to be doing a lot of work on the engine. So this is a N47 head, but it's not like a head that you really want. I'll show you the casting marks. No, never mind, it's really dark. There you can kind of see it, but it says N47 there. And it's kind of like a economy head, I guess. That's what some people call it. It's not really a performance head. So to replace it, I got the N42 head. And I also got the N42 intake without the EGR. So a lot of this stuff's going to be cleaned up. And we're going to change out the headers. So yeah, what are your thoughts about that?
Following in my footsteps, huh?
Yeah, sure. So, yeah, a lot of things are about to happen. Now with that said, I want to start this up one last time with this setup. So this thing's about to get a new head, new exhaust, new headers, all that stuff.
This is the quietest it'll ever be. It's
Yeah.
about to be real loud once you get a header.
Yeah. Hopefully it starts. Yeah, it starts right up. Give it a couple of raps. Yeah. Really quiet, all stock. Oh yeah, and I got that exhaust kit too. Oh. Well, that's a lot of smoke. Yeah, so there you go. That's the last startup with this setup. Look at that, tachometer got stuck. So, I'm gonna start doing a clutch. Yeah, let's see. It's actually 130 right now. Here, check this out. Oh, 127. And look at this, the clock works. So, we're gonna see how long this clutch takes. Shouldn't be that bad, I think. So to start out, I'm gonna take off this downpipe here, and I'm expecting the bolts to snap, which is why I'm gonna buy a header too. So we're gonna remove this. Let's come on this side. I gotta pull the starter out and pull the shifter out. Luckily the bell housing bolts are real easy to get to. They're just right there. Let me get all that out. And then the drive shaft, some are up there. Drain of fluids. And that should pretty much be it.
Alright, pretty good progress so far. I think we got all the bolts off the bell housing here. Got the starter off. I think all that's left is the mount. And the drive shaft needs to come out. There's that one over there. I think he said something about the control arm getting in the way. So, trans is almost out. It's like we're ready to drain the trans to see how dark the fluid is. You think it's already been done?
No, probably not. All right, here we go.
Oh, looks pretty good.
It looks all right. Not a lot of metal on here either.
Nice. So someone just did this,
Yeah,
or you know, recent enough.
yeah, cool. All right, so drive shaft is out. Now it's got to undo this mount right here, and then that's it.
Yeah, transmount. That's it.
And it's been like 30 minutes. Because we started at like 1:30 and now it's 2 o'clock. Not bad. Alright, everything is loose and transmission is about to come out. Oh, we're spilling stuff. I'll just leave the camera here for now.
Come out like real close.
Oh. Alright, that's good. Alright, there it is. It's going down real slow. Got the dolly set up. Is that stuck on something?
I think so. No.
It's like angled up really weird. Oh, okay, there you go. Now I can go down. Yeah. Hey. Sick. Let's see what time it is. 2:30. Okay, not bad. About an hour.
Yeah,
Nice.
there it is.
So here's the transmission out of the car, and as you can see, it's super dirty. It's got oil all over it. So I'm gonna clean this up before putting it back in. Got the wire brushes and the purple power there. Yeah. Thing's nasty.
You guys working on the tranny. Tranny Tuesdays?
Yeah.
Double teaming the tranny. Oh my god.
Yeah, look how dirty it is.
A stick.
Yeah, it is. So you think it's just from your rear main seal, huh?
And a clutch.
So Sam didn't want $4 to lick that. $5 now
$5
to lick that.
Nope. It's not worth the hospital.
Just think what you can buy.
With a 1 gallon.
Gallon of milk.
What is that? A
Go.
chicken bake and a churro?
Oh man,
That sounds good.
you're good. You're good for lunch. All that shit.
It's kind of weird because it's like turning to jello.
Yeah. Congealing.
That's what happens to your engine, right? When you don't change the oil. Looks like that.
Yep. Oh, I haven't even done an oil change in this car yet.
Shit, I need to do
Man, you
it.
gotta do that now.
That's two.
Looking good.
Get on jello. Alright. Transmission's all cleaned up. And this one's the RB25, this is the Z, and that's like 3 times bigger. Anyways, let's take a look at the clutch. So here's the old one, and this is the new one. This is for the 2-seaters, and this is for the 2+2, and you can see that it's actually bigger. So it's a nice little upgrade. Here's my old one. It's like down to the rivets. Here, it's actually down to the rivets here. Focus, stupid camera. There you go. Yeah, so there's that. There's a flywheel and a pressure plate, all worn out. Changed the rear main seal too. There's all the new stuff. Like Zeddy's handling procedure. Look at this guy. Yeah. Anyways, let's look under here. Oh, it's such a tight space. There you go. So I got this plate all cleaned up. New rear main seals in. New pilot bearing is in. So we're ready to throw on the flywheel. So I've got ARP flywheel bolts and ARP pressure plate bolts, but I just noticed this. It's not focusing again. But it says Toyota 2-liter 3 SGTE. And if you remember, I've had a couple of those. Apparently, these flywheel bolts work for the 280Zs as well. Cool. So, I didn't record putting the transmission back in. Kinda just got in the mood to like get things done and stuff, and I just didn't record. So, sorry about that. And it's actually 2 weeks later since the last clip you guys just saw. Yeah. So the clutch works great, runs and drives great, doesn't slip anymore, and yeah, so that's done. So I guess I'll show you what other parts I have for future stuff. So first up, we got a shiny valve cover, and then this is a Z-Story muffler. It's got the JDM twin pipe style, and it actually sits in a car like this vertically, so it'll look like that. And then got this battery tray metal. I'll show you guys in a minute, but mine's like completely gone. So that's like the fender part, and this is where the battery sits. Also got this little grommet for the wiring harness that just goes in there like that. And this is the ECU. Yeah, little standalone ECU. Got the little screen and everything. It's actually the same kit that's in the blue Z over there. So there's all that, all new wiring harness. Here's all the sensors and stuff in here. And then I got a new tachometer because mine is stuck at 3000. And also got this. This is a N42 non-EGR intake. So this thing, you know, there's like nothing on here. On my intake right now, it's webbed. So there's like metal in between here. Looks kind of ugly. And also there's like an EGR port right here, and it's huge. Sits up like right here. So this will clean things up pretty well. So let's actually take a look at the battery tray so I can show you guys what I'm talking about. Yeah, look at this crusty engine. Anyways, battery tray right here. I guess you can't really see it, but there's a big hole under there, and you actually need a firewall right on the way too, so water gets into the passenger side. Maybe you can see it down here. There you go. See, you shouldn't be able to see daylight from here. I think you can actually see it from here too. You guys see that? Some daylight coming through. right where the harness goes. So, yeah. So, I'm gonna be dropping this car off at Andre's house, and then he's gonna weld it up, make it all nice, hopefully. And yeah, what else? Oh yeah, I got headers on the way too. It's a 6-in-1. I got new exhaust piping coming, 2.5 inch all the way through. Yeah, lots of things planned for this car. Oh, one more thing. I have a N42 head sitting at the shop that I'm gonna rebuild, put a big cam in. Yeah, this is turned into a bigger project than I thought. Hopefully it'll be worth it. So yeah, I guess that's it for now. I'll see you guys next time.